Yeah, exciting. Whenever you're playing a team like Coastal, and I know it's not such like an in-state team, but they're close enough to where you can feel that competitive spirit. I mean, going in there, defense pitching a shutout, offense, firing up. I mean, it's exciting. So to be a part of it, dang, we're all smiles around here and ready for this next week. So
Obviously, get in the end zone for the first time, purple and gold. What was that like? Just kind of cap the game off like that.
yeah, I think just being back in in the end zone was just fun, and I mean we had a blast. And every single time that we scored, it almost looks like a party on the sideline because when one of us scores, we all score. And so uh, Parker made an amazing block. O line blocked their tails off on that play too. So I mean, all I got to do is my job is easy, run fast, and that's what I can do. So shout out to those guys.
When the defense continues to get stop after stop and shutout, how much energy and confidence does that give the offense?
I mean, the confidence is through the roof because we almost had 500 yards of offense, yet everybody in this facility and everybody who watched the game feels like there's more out there for us. So for us to have that first half and still be up 17-0 and the defense is still pitching a shutout, it's a chance for us to take a deep breath, reset, and go out there and go play the football that we know how to play. So shout out to those guys. Like I think that was our first shutout in a long time. Um, I see them every single day at practice, so I know how talented and how good they are. I'm just glad the world is finally seeing how good they are too.
Your guys been around the country in a couple different programs, obviously. Like, how is your expectations of playing here matched with the reality that you've had so far through 3 games?
Yeah, so it's twofold. For me, this community really cares about football, and you can tell everybody who reps purple and gold cares about our football team. You can see that at home games, the way we travel to away games, and so like we'll have a really amazing environment this weekend, and that's because of this community. We have a big game this weekend because of how much everybody cares. And then as far as expectations for myself, you can go put the ball down anywhere and I'll play there. So it's not so much about do I need 1,000 fans here? Do I need this environment? Do I need this? I'm telling you, we can go put this ball down in the middle of that parking lot right there, and Mike Wright will be there ready to play. So that's kind of how I feel about it.
I talked to JDB in the offseason. He said that one of his favorite things about you was that you wanted to come and be a part of a winning program.
Right.
Obviously, it's very early in the season. You still got 9+ contests to play. But is it kind of meeting your expectations right now? Just that culture you mentioned with everybody, but also within the locker room too.
Yeah, I think your plan every week is to go 1-0, and that preparation piece is always you always had that mentality for it. And when everybody is on the same page, it's like, look, who cares about what we did last week? Who cares about what we have in 3 weeks? Let's focus on how we can get better and what we can do to execute today. That winning culture is built. So for me to be able just to jump into that, that's already on this incline and already increasing. The only thing I had to do is just bring energy and match everybody else's intensity as they match mine as well. So, yeah.
I know you'll get into it more later in the week or
Mm-hmm.
just throughout the week, but what initially stands out about BYU's defense?
Yeah, I think they're a really disciplined defense, really talented. They have all the bells and whistles that you would think that a Big 12 team will have. And so, what an amazing opportunity for us um, to go be ourselves. I think whenever you are looking at an opponent, it's so easy to get caught up in what they do, how their players are, their defensive scheme, and you as a player, you let the coaches handle that. For you, it's about all right. Here's the play that's called. What is my job? How am I going to execute it to the best of my ability? And so, as long as we as players continue to focus on us and what our job is, JDB will dial it up to the point where we'll be in a position to succeed. So.
Is there some extra excitement when you do go up against one of those Power Four teams? Like you already played an ACC team.
Yeah.
Second time around, do you kind of feel that again?
Yeah, I think you always respect whoever your opponent is, no matter what jersey they're in. But I'd be lying to you if I said that this isn't a bigger game. Like you can feel that energy, you can feel that whenever you walk into the building. So we're excited for it. Like I mean, this is an amazing opportunity for us as a program, as a team, as a community, to welcome BYU in and go out there and go have fun while playing them. And so, a tremendous opportunity for us, and we'll be ready for it.
I know I always see you every series, after every series, sitting with Keaton and Coach Baker on the sidelines. What do you just get out of working with those guys and those conversations from every day?
Yeah, so you have a not so young guy turn into a veteran with Hauser. So it's really cool to see him continue to grow and grow into the quarterback that he is. And then whenever you have a creative mind like JDB sitting right beside him, there's a lot of great conversations that we have on the sideline to be able to make adjustments. And so like my role is just to give insight on what I see. I've seen a lot of football, I've played a lot of football, and there's no such thing as bad advice whenever you have all three of us just sitting right there because we know what we're talking about, we know what we're seeing, and so for me, it's just about how can I help Four out there when he's out there, and how can Four help me out there when I go out there too as well. And so whenever you're bouncing off those ideas, I mean, it's working. So we'll continue to do it.
Your preseason photo shoot kind of went viral. So walk us
Yeah.
through that, suggesting forward and backward picture.
Yeah. So I mess with all the quarterbacks in our room. And I always say I'm like 2 to 3 months ahead of the most trends that happens in the world. And so it was just a funny little idea that we all kind of thought about, and it was like, all right, well, this will either be the stupidest thing that we do, or it'd be really funny and everybody will laugh at it. And so maybe it just turned into both. So we'll see what we have dialed up this week. I'll get Hauser and Chasten on board with doing some silly stuff like that on Instagram too.
Your last power walk, you had a briefcase, and Coach said he didn't know what you kind of had decided. You got some funny details in there. You got some secrets behind.
I have my stuff in there. So like I have my computer in there, my plays, all that kind of stuff. And so I mean, whenever we do power walk, I mean, I like wearing suits. I like wearing suits. I like wearing boots. I like wearing different style clothes that most people my age probably wouldn't wear. And so the briefcase made an appearance, and I had all my stuff in there. Sometimes I walk to the facility with my briefcase, and everybody look at me and like, all right, is this for show? And I had to open it up and show them I got my stuff in there, so they don't think I'm that crazy. But we'll see what we cook up this week for our power walk.
TyMir, just what was it like to be a part of the shutout on Saturday, man?
I feel like it was great. It was great being out there with the team and just having a shutout. Yeah, it felt good.
I saw you and the corners and Coach Williams celebrating, like getting a picture after the game. So, I don't know, what's it like being a part of that room after a game like that?
It's great being a part of that room. Coach T came in and I feel like he did a good job making us all be one. Feel like we all got a good connection in there, and just taking the picture on the field, just keeping memories of shutouts and good times with the guys.
You can kind of see it throughout the game. Like they were just kind of getting more and more demoralized as each drive kept stalling out. I mean, what's that feeling like as a defensive player on the field?
It's good, just going out there, keeping that shutout, like I said, and just watching his life fall out of him, and just taking it away, basically.
By the third quarter, it was basically a home game. Just how does it make you feel when all the fans travel out?
Oh yeah, the fans travel real good. I had my family out there and all the fans. It felt good. And fourth quarter, it was just all purple in the stands. It was nice.
How much confidence does an effort like that give you guys going into BYU?
It gives us a lot of confidence, especially in the corners room. We feel real good about what we did, and just real confident about BYU.
TyMir, I mean, obviously there were a lot of other corners brought in this offseason. You were really one of the few guys coming back. Like, did you kind of have a chip on your shoulder to take that next step, or how did you kind of approach the offseason?
With the offseason, I was just trying to keep the culture in the corners room, just trying to keep like what we already did the year before, just keep building day by day.
Where do you feel like you've kind of grown the most since you first got here?
Since I got here, I'll probably say just trying to help the younger guys more. I remember being a freshman and just not playing a lot and just trying to keep your head up and not letting them get down on themselves.
And you've been here good times and bad. So what does it kind of mean to you now to see kind of fans buying in? Obviously, you had the crowds in Raleigh, Conway, and here, and obviously got a big game Saturday. What does it mean to kind of see people like believing?
It feels good. I feel like it also gives us a confidence boost as well. Seeing the fans believe in us and just means a lot.
What do you know about this quarterback that you're about to face? What do you know about him?
Yeah, I know he's a talented guy. He's a young guy, and we're gonna game plan against him real well, and he's a good player.
You ever face a quarterback wearing number 47 before?
Nah, I ain't never faced a quarterback wearing 47. Never.
It looks like a pretty big dude. So I don't know, it's one of those things that gets in the open field. You got to be ready to basically tackle a running back in some ways.
Yeah, we just got to continue to wrap up, drive our feet on the tackles, and we'll be fine.
In the secondary, is there anything you can do to try to confuse him as a guy that's making his first road start this week?
Probably our disguises and our coverages and just being disciplined with our eyes is gonna help us a lot against them.
Seems like this week there were a lot tighter holes in the zone from the first 2 weeks. Just do you guys feel like you're building that chemistry on the back end when you're playing zone and when to pass guys off?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I feel like we've been a good chemistry in the secondary. I feel like it's all coming along real well. Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Any young guys on defense, underneath you or at other positions catching your eye through 3 games, for you guys?
I'll probably say in the corner room, probably Angelo and Pop. They real young. I like Pop a lot. He a real long corner, and long corners they cause problems. Angelo, he real smart. He picking up the playbook real fast. I see a lot of them.
I mean, not only did y'all force a shutout, but you guys forced 5 turnovers on defense. Just how fun is it to be in that room going into a Monday after forcing 5?
Oh yeah, it feel real good. 5 turnovers that's a dream come true. It's real good for a defense. Coach Audrey's helping us scheme them up, and we just executing.